Hello, my lovelies. Hope everyone is well. I'm just making a couple of videos, keeping me busy. I finished. Okay, first of all, this is Hooked by Mama C. I'm Mama C. I hope everyone is well and enjoying the summer. Our weather is like, come see the 4 seasons in a week. It's going from one extreme to another, roasting hot to cool and windy and overcast. It's kind of, anyway. So, I've been trying to get some of my whips done. I thought I only had 3 or 4 whips. I have much more. There's about 3 more hiding that I forgot about. There could actually be 4 that I forgot about. So what I was trying to do is getting top of my whips and get them finished. So this is another whip that I just finished the other day. It turned out beautifully. I'm so pleased with it. I just love the way I got the sleeves. If you can see them, there you go. It just turned out so beautifully. I'm so pleased with it. So this is my own creation. I used the Suzette stitch and shells and V-stitch and half double crochets. I know I don't do videos of tutorials. It's just something I don't do. Maybe in the future at some stage I might, but it's a top down, so I crocheted a chain of 100, and every 25, so 25 I put a stitch marker, 50 I put a stitch marker, 75 I put a stitch marker, and 100. And then I joined the 2 ends with a slip stitch and did one round of single crochet, and one round of half double crochet, I beg your pardon. And then on where each stitch marker is, I put in 2 half double crochets, chain 2 half double crochets, and that gave me the 4 corners. So on each stitch marker, that gave me the 4 corners. And then I started on the Suzette stitch. So for anyone that doesn't know the Suzette stitch, if you type it in YouTube, there's loads of tutorials on how to do it. It's a beautiful stitch. Hooked by Robin, I think, is where I learnt it. So if you look up Hooked by Robin, she does stitch tutorials as well. And I think that's where I got it quite a while back. I just love the Suzette stitch. It's a beautiful stitch. So then I kept doing rounds of the Suzette stitch all the way around until the 2 corners on this side, 2 corners on this side, and 2 corners on that side, until they met comfortably for the armholes. And then I slip stitched them together and then continued with the Suzette stitch all the way down. If that helps anyone, that's the way I did it. And then I measured, obviously. I know my own measurements, so if you know your own measurements, the most important thing is to keep trying it on and checking that you have enough space, arm space. Even if it's a little bit bigger than your arm, that's better than having it too small. And I continued around and round and round down to here. And then I did the arms in the Suzette stitch the same way until I want the length I wanted. I like the 3/4 length arm sleeves. Sorry, I like the 3/4 length sleeves. And this is just every 3. So the clusters, no, that's not what they're called. Anyway, these things, I'm so sorry. So every 3 stitches I put in a V stitch. So a double crochet, 2 chains, a double crochet, and then on the third, skip 2 stitches, the third stitch again all the way around, and then I put in the shells. That's what they're called. Then I put in the shells, and then I did a row of a double crochet here, chain 2, single crochet on the top of the shell, and then chain 2, double crochet in between, and continued that way. If you know how to do shells, but all you have to do again is check out, type in crochet shells, and you'll get lots of tutorials that would help you do that. And in between each shells, I did a row of, after the chain 2s, I did a row of half double crochets, and then a second row, and then I started again on the shells all the way down, and then this is half double crochet row, and then a single crochet row, a row of single crochets US. But I just love how it turned out. Now it is heavy, the yarn I used, and it's discontinued, which I don't understand. I've used I've made a few things with this kind of yarn, with this make, and they discontinued it. Why? I haven't a notion, because it's so beautiful, such a gorgeous yarn. Please, please, Lion Brand, bring it back. Please bring it back. So this is Comfy Cotton Blend by Lion Brand. If you go back a couple of my videos, I have a hexagon, beautiful hexagon cardigan with a different stitch. I can't remember the name of the stitch. I didn't use the granny, or did I use the granny stitch? I can't remember. Hang on. I did use a granny stitch. This is my hexagon. If you go back in my videos, you'll see it. This was with the same yarn, Comfy Cotton, and it turned out beautiful. And I made a infinity scarf to go with it for the cold days. So I made that as well. But this one, I made it out of this cotton. Look at that. Look at the colours in that. Isn't it beautiful? It's so gorgeous. And it's discontinued, but I've had it for so long, and I just love it. There's a 7 ounces, 200 grams, 392 yards, and 358 meters. And this one is called Chai Latte. Isn't it gorgeous? Number 712. Oh my God, I love it. I have another, excuse my butt, I made this beautiful long vest cardigan, if you can see. I made this, and the tutorial was by Bag O' Day. I made that about 2 years ago, I think, and I just love it. And I actually, when I started this, I was going to make a t-shirt that would go under this, but I ended up going a different direction. But it's the same yarn used with a larger hook on this, and I created that beautiful vest. I absolutely love the way this turned out. If you check out Bag O' Day, there's and Bag O' Day, I think it's a vest, long cardigan. Yeah, I made that 2 years ago with the same yarn. It's just beautiful. Sorry now for the jumping up and down. And this is the other one I have left. I have a couple of the Chai Latte left, and I have a few of these. Look at that. Look at the colour. It's just the beautifulest cream. It's not off-white. It's just a gorgeous cream. Yum, yum, yum. You could eat it. I love cream. And this one is the same. It's called whipped cream. But that's what it looks like. It's so beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to make with that yet. But I have a few balls, a few cakes of this. And oh, Lion Brand, please. It's by Lion Brand. Comfy Cotton, please bring it back. Please bring it back. It's just so gorgeous, and it's discontinued, and I can't get any more. And I really wanted to buy more. I wish Even though I love Ireland, I love where I live, I'd love if we had the supermarkets that the US has, in the States. They have, oh my God, the names are all gone. But you guys from the US, my lovely subscribers, you know what I'm talking about. I love the yarn, Premier Yarn. I'm trying to get Premier Yarn, the basics, Premier Basics. I'm trying to get some of that, especially the Christmas one, and I can't get it here. If any of you know where else I could get it, I know you could bring it in from the States, but then there's duty and stuff like that. I don't know. I might have a friend in the States that might buy it and post it over as a gift, and I pay for it. Anyway, that's what I'd love. I would love to be able to go to the supermarkets that have the yarn stock, the yarn aisles. Oh my God, I'd be in my element. I would. I haven't been in the States in a very long time, but I would love to go and nose around in the States. There's 2 or 3 different shops. That awful that I can't remember them. Michael's is one, my oldest son. Michael's is one, and then there's a big chain, another big chain. I can't remember the name of it, but I'd love to be able to get there and just, oh my God, especially the huge Karen 1 pounders, and no, can't remember the other place, but that's Comfy Cotton. It's such a beautiful yarn. If you have it, oh my God, it will last, like whatever you make or what have you. The only thing is just be gentle with it, obviously. But and it is heavy, but with cotton, it's like, I never said what it was. It's 50% cotton and 50% polyester. 50% cotton and 50% polyester, and it's a light 3-weight yarn, and this recommends a 6mm hook. I think I used a 5 on that. So it's a 3-weight, but it's, oh my God, I'm just in love with the yarn. I wish, please, Lion Brand, please, 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 bring it back. Bring it back, because it's just amazing. It's a beautiful yarn. It's lovely to work with. Glides through with the hook. The hook just glides through it. A tiny bit splitty sometimes, but not majorly. Depends on your hook. Oh, my hooks, there's a lovely point in my hooks, my Omi hooks, which are brilliant. I'll put a little tiny video on the end so you can see it properly. So yeah, that's another one of my whips finished. I'm very pleased with it. If I can get top of the rest of them now, but I get a bit distracted, like I suppose all of us yarn holics and crochet holics. You see a new pattern, you want to make something different, and off you go. And that's kind of me sometimes. Sometimes I just sit down and look at yarn for a while, like the cakes or balls would be sitting there for a while, and I'd be like, how would that work with blah blah blah, and it could be sitting there for days, and then I go, oh, I could try this, and then I start something, and the pattern comes out of my head, and I go to work on it, and I don't even write things down, to be honest. That's part of the reasons I don't do tutorials, I suppose, because I have to write everything down, and then it becomes work, and I don't want it to be work, and I don't want to be under pressure. Like I rearranged my walk-in again, mind the yarn, but all the things I've made, there's so much hanging up, and trying to keep them, that they don't get wrecked or what have you. So I think I'll have to have an auction and maybe sell some. A friend of mine suggested that I sell off some of my stuff, auction them off to help with funeral expenses, and there was a lot of expense last month, so that's something that maybe I'll do, auction them off. And I don't know how. I've never done anything like that, so I'll have to find a way. But if you have any suggestions, message me, let me know. So that's me. Not too bad today. Yesterday, Sean, was a month. It's a month his month's mind, I suppose you'd call it, since he passed away. So that this week up to today, I suppose, have been kind of tough. Every day is a bit tough. But thank you all for your blessings and your prayers. And I'm just trying, to stay busy. And the hardest time is at night when I go to bed. And doesn't matter what I listen to, even if I put on meditations or what have you, my mind goes to Sean and things I could have done or should have done, things that should have been done. Just sadness, really, at night. I know I know it'll ease. It'll never go away, but I know it'll ease eventually. But he's only a month gone. So anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring down the energy of the video. So yeah. So all my kids are good. They're all doing well. Thank God. My girls, for anyone that doesn't know me, I have 8, 6 boys, 2 girls. The boys are all men. And then Molly and Abby are teens, 15 and 17, almost 16 and 17. So yeah, they're doing okay. We're doing the best we can do. So that's me. I hope everybody has a lovely day. I'm sending out blessings and divine light to all, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Seemingly it helps. Have a fabulous day. Blessings. Thank you.